かい。さーてと久しぶりだな。
Someone there?
So this is Tunguska. Yikes.
It's good to be... This place makes the rest of Siberia look tropical.
Yeah, a little nippy. I better incinerate something for heat before my tool falls off.
Can't have that. But I think we can arrange an opportunity for creative combustion. We need to gather intelligence on Project Solaris. Want to help me out?
Oh, good.
You know it, sugar. What do you need me to do?
I'm not sure yet. I'll know more after Agent Sergei briefs me.
Sergei? Oh, man, not him again.
Yes, him again. He's been here for weeks, digging up intel on Project Solaris.
Yeah, he's a regular 007 off. What's he got that I ain't got?
Hair, for one thing. Here he comes. Let me do the talking.
The Ukraine girls knock me out.
Moscow girls make me shout. It's good to see you, Sergei.
Natalyushka, you look devastating, as usual.
I know, but we have no time for furtive verbal foreplay. What can you tell me of Project Solaris?
Not as much as I'd like. There is a classified area nearby, obscured day and night by a cloud of radioactive gas. I believe it is the source of the insidious organic weapons being used to subjugate our motherland.
Svolochi.
Da. The area plans are kept in a high-security section of KGB headquarters.
Can you sneak us in?
You and your little Zaychik? I don't see how. Now, if it were just the two of us.
Jealousy, Sergei?
Though the fire fades, comrade, the embers may yet smolder, even in the tundra.
Thank you, comrade. We'll find our own way in. Now go. You mustn't be seen with me.
So exactly what kind of history do you have with this Sergei guy?
Exactly the kind you think, Crypto. Not that it's any of your business.
Hey, see whoever you want. You can bang the Red Army chorus for all I care.
Your permission is noted. Now can we get to work?
Okay, so how do we get our hands on the plans?
Sergei says we'll have to sneak into the KGB headquarters and steal them.
Oh, Sergei says that, does he?
He does. The odds will be against us. The place is swarming with agents.
Well, Crypto says bring 'em on. The more the freaking merrier.
Okay then. Actually, you might be onto something there, Crypto. If you can create a large enough disturbance, it might lure most of the agents out of the building.
And while I'm playing monkey ball, you'll sneak in and grab the plans. Gotcha. Okay, dollface, I'm off to stir up the Soviets. Be careful in there, you hear me?
Don't worry, Crypto. You keep them occupied, and I'll be just fine. Whatever you do, just keep them away from the HQ building. Good luck.
放射性ミストって何？ これか。
I have very large. You. Oh.
Is wrong to be turned on by smell of formaldehyde? What does that mean? Walking valley paint!
I've made it inside the gate, Clito. Keep drawing those KGB agents away.
What is that?
I can be making you disappear. Move it or lose it.
Wow.
Keep going, Tavares. I'm almost to the KGB headquarters.
Shame you cut.
I am not wanting to invest. And I am also not wishing to be sent to Seville. You are being no match.
I found the KGB headquarters. I'll have those plans shortly. Keep up that diversion, Crypto. Crypto, I've got the plans, but they've spotted me. I'm under attack. It may be more than I can handle. Dad, I need backup, Crypto. Hurry!
待ってる待ってる。
He's not potato.
Rogue Agent Natalia has infiltrated our headquarters. Damn her and her coldly beautiful competence. Capture her at any cost.
Glad you could make it. There's a safe house not far away. I'm going to head over. Keep these agents off my back. I'm going to go. Cover me.
Take intruders down.
Hey! Getting out of way!
Don't let her get away.
Who invited all those guys? Take
うわ
them out,
めっちゃいる。
Crypto.
If there's one thing I can do, it's make with the boom boom. So how about those plans you swiped? They the real deal or what?
I just had time to glance at them quickly before the alarms went off. There seem to be a number of tunnels, and a lot of security around them. And it looks like the tunnels have these bizarre organic pumps inside, which are what's pumping the radioactive gas over the area.
So I take it we're gonna put these organic pumps out of business.
Da, but a direct assault would be dangerous. I need to talk to some people. Lay low for a while, Tovarish. I'll be back soon.
Why do they always ask me to do the one thing I suck at?
Is someone there?
What? Intergalactic freezing it!
No tricks, alien!
通り過ぎた。
What is that being? I am landing Chekhov!
Dobry den, Tovarish.
また口説いてみようか。
Hey, Nat, if I said you had a great body, would you hold it again?
I like you, Crypto, but I will neuter you if I have to.
Fair enough. Hey, gorgeous, did you find out any more about those tunnels?
What I found is a scientist who works in the organic weapon technology program here. He knows all about the machines in those tunnels. I, persuaded him to talk.
So you persuaded the scientist to talk, huh? Did he survive the persuasion?
Violence isn't the answer to everything, Crypto. For example, have you noticed the male-to-female ratio in this village?
You sly dog.
Hey, all I did was sit there.
What'd you find out? Is there any easy way to shut those things down?
Those pumping machines are actually organic little nuclear reactors. Incredible! Not to mention highly unstable. A nuclear fuel rod placed inside one will overload it and cause a meltdown.
And there just happens to be a nuclear plant in town. Ought to be a few fuel rods lying around.
Exactly! If you get some fuel rods, Sergei and I will smuggle them into the tunnels.
Okay, Goldie, I'll get your fuel rods for you, but I expect a big reward.
Agent Sergei is acquiring some transportation as we speak. He'll meet you when you find them. You can ask him for your reward.
Okay.
What?
Dah.
Give it up! I have important things to do.
I could not wait to come to Tunguska. I am hearing nuclear experiment scientists do here are very, very groovy. Apologize or die.
Invaders of space!
Helpski!
What was this?
Alienski!
The current government is deciding to rename cities with numbers. Tunguska will be being City 17. Oh, it's saying Soviet Union is not being warm and human. It's good to be back to normal.
Oh,
Oh, we are almost being out of fuel rods again. What the hell is Minenkov thinking? We cannot be making nuclear fission by rubbing sticks together. That icebreaker ship better bring us more soon, or I am defecting to Pakistan.
Agent Sergei is waiting with a truck not far from here. I know how you feel about him, Crypto, but you must conquer your personal issues and take in those fuel rod containers. The sensors on the source are picking up some significant radiation levels near you, Crypto. Either Gastro's gout is acting up, or there must be fuel rods nearby.
okay.やばいやばいやばいやばいやばい。あー、まずい。待て。
Don't mess
Oh.
with me. I am KGB.
消えたぞ。消えてしまい申した。やらかした。
I am not wanting to investigate. Shoot fast, question core. Aliens!
Thank you, comrade. I will single-handedly load this container onto the truck while you get the next one. I can use the workout.
Those fuel rod containers are actually quite enormous. And yet, Agent Sergei can lift them onto that truck all by himself. Most impressive.
Oh. 見ましたー。
It's a miracle how many containers Sergei can carry. He's quite a specimen. Wouldn't you agree, Crypto?
Excellent work, comrade. That should be more than enough fuel rods. I wasn't certain you were strong enough to handle the job, but you proved me wrong. Destroy
うまい。これを爆発しすぎだな、それは。
These crates are the work of the devil Dodecalypse. Eradicate them! Ah.
こっちの方がいいな。
Well done! Well done!
お願いします。
Get ready, go! Dodecalypse! Landing zone activated.
Stop with the dying!
It looks like some of our...
乗った瞬間ゲームオーバーは知らん。
I'd deal with them myself, but my hands are a bit full. Take them on for me while I load this last container on the truck. Would you come in? Seems the authorities have been alerted to our presence, comrade. Ordinarily, I would defeat them all with one hand tied behind my back for sport, but since I'm driving, why don't you follow me and take off to ensure our cargo arrives in time, huh?
あれ は食らってない。やばい、壊れてしまう。むずいな、やっぱ。あ、最悪や。
It looks like some of our enemies have foolishly blocked the road out. I'd deal with them myself, but I have never been told. Take them off of me while I load this last container onto the truck. Would you, Comrade? It seems the authorities have been alerted to our presence, Comrade. Ordinarily, I would defeat them all with one hand tied behind my back, but since I'm driving, why don't you follow me to the safe house to ensure our cargo arrives in time, huh? The truck is under attack! We must protect this cargo with our very lives! Come on, Comrade!
攻撃されてるのは俺なんだよな。
Done, Crypto! Our cargo has arrived at the safe house. Now, come and see me. We need to talk.
Whoa, look at that. Finished already. And here I was, just getting started. Of course, I work out. Don't know if you knew that.
Thank you, Crypto. Sergey and I can take it from here.
I'll bet. Hey, how about I just stick around and help you out myself? You know, since I'm already here, I'm sure Sergey's a busy guy. You know, embassies to bug, dissidents to torture.
You're very generous, Crypto. But I think he can find the time. I'll rejoin you once he and I have disabled the machines in the caves. Until then, try and stay out of trouble.
Well, that wasn't condescending. So, he makes time with my girl while I sit around and twiddle my phalangopods. Is that it? Well, homie, don't play that. I made it through a whole nother game all by myself. I don't need anybody's permission to knock some monkey heads. Certainly not some chicks.
めっちゃ嫉妬しとるよ。何にしよっかな。こんにちは。あったー。はい。
Привет, товарищ. How's it hanging?
A little to the left. Hey, not bad, Goldie.
セルフちょっと探ってみるか。
So, you and Sergey, huh? He's really something. Where'd the two of you meet?
At the KGB Academy, actually.
No kidding. What was he? The janitor?
As a matter of fact, he finished second in our training class.
I got 3 guesses who came in first, and they all start with N.
I think that was part of the attraction. He'd never lost to a
Huron. So what happened? You kids seem made for each other.
He wanted me to quit. It's not easy always being second best, I expect.
Tell me about it. So you shut down the pumps in the tunnels with those fuel rods?
Niet. Too much KGB heat on the tunnels because of the theft. I should have seen it coming. Anyway, it's too dangerous for Sergei and me to infiltrate them now.
Well, we gotta shut those pumps down. Whole town smells like Newark.
Oh, we will, Crypto. Have no fear. And this time, I want you on the job. I need you to carry a fuel rod into each of the tunnels and place it in the reactor of each of the pumping machines. Sergei and I have hidden a container of fuel rods near each tunnel.
Wait, you lost me. Didn't you say the tunnel entrances were crawling with KGB?
Da, but not while the scientists conduct their weekly radiation tests.
よし。
No sweat, dollface. Consider those pumps out of order.
So.
have important things to do.
Expect you to carry that fuel rod into the tunnel with your bare phalangopods, Crypto. Use your psychokinesis.
うわこれ下か。えぐいな。
There's an opening on the machine on this side. Use your psychokinesis to stick the fuel rod inside it. And keep your jokes to yourself.
Absolutely ridiculous.
A chain reaction in the reactor! The reactor's overreacting! Get out of there, Crypto! Before the whole cavern explodes!
さっさと受け入れよう。わあ。
I wouldn't have thought humans had the technology to make an organic machine like this. It seems far beyond their primitive capabilities. There's something vaguely alien about all this, Crypto. I can't quite put my phalangopod on it. Oh well, it will come to me. Carry on!
I am not wanting to adopt tricks.
Shut up.
Cease movement immediately. Ouch, ski!
Skin can only give so many beatings in a day.
Please, showing self. Little...
You're looking for an opening in the machine to stick the fuel rod in. Ought to be able to get that all right.
He's being more interesting.
Bruce jumped back from what? Incredible! Spaceman!
What?
Yikes! Space hamster!
あ。
Perhaps answer to ridiculous Schrodinger paradox. What is that?
Are you out? Ouch!
He's in spot.
Tiny green toddler!
Excellent work, Crypto. Now hurry and get out of there before that machine explodes.
Curiosity. Surrealism, soul.
退撤退。
A strange feeling about this place. A strange sort of deja vu. Brains, but I'm here to know what's under that gas cloud on the surface.
Excuse me, you're backing!
Huh?
Into boredom at last.
What, won't do that.
Capitalist liberty. Little
The reactor is overloading, Crypto! Get out fast! It's going to blow!
Last warning!
walking down.
ちょっと待って、えぐい。どうなってんのこれ。あ。
I'm getting a strange feeling about this place. A strange sort of deja vu. Brains, but I'm here to know what's under that gas cloud on the surface.
Look, you can only get so many chances. Who's being there?
Is that you? Surrealism. Finally. What was that?
Spaceman, naturals of bodies.
The reactor is overloading, Crypto! Get out fast! It's going to blow!
Capitalist metaphor. Finally.
inspiration.
The reactor is overloading, Crypto! Get out fast! It's going to blow!
無理だったか、仕方ない。
Done, Crypto. That's the last of the reactors shut down. Now, head up to the base and see if that gas cloud is clearing. Andy, you might want to hold your nose.
うわ。
Bada bing, bada boom. Look at those bad boys burn. Hold the phone. What do these freaks want?
Wait a minute. Now that I think of it, that machinery looks suspiciously familiar. Oh my. Holy hookers of Arkvoodle! Freaks are?
They're not commie cabbage heads?
Great galaxies, no! They're not even human! They're the enemy! Our enemy! The enemy we Furons defeated in the Martian War! Crypto! They're Blisk!
Blisk? Wait a minute. I thought we wiped the Blisk out.
I have no explanation! I can barely believe my senses! But a few of them must have somehow survived!
Not for long. Attention, Blisk. I am Cryptosporidium of the planet Furon. This planet is now a territory of the Furon Empire. And your asses belong to me.
Arkvoodle's loins! Your weapons simply aren't calibrated for this sort of warfare, Crypto. They're practically useless against the Blisk. As if those crabby shells aren't bad enough, they've got defense shields. Try using a different weapon, Crypto. You must have something that can sort out their shields.
お前らに裁きをくれてやる。
That was one hell of a fight, Crypto. A real barn burner. I'm rather proud of you. Now, come back to the Holobox unit. I've got more to tell you about these Blisk. I'm glad you're here, Crypto. We need to hunker down and do some serious strategizing.
せやな。
Tell me about it. You gotta fill me in on this whole Blisk thing, Pox.
My hard drive is spinning. I hardly know where to begin. They're huge, hideous brutes with giant claws and withering halitosis. They have a single hive mind and an imperviousness to radiation. They take to it like a pig to mud. Imagine a cockroach mating with a lobster!
Oi, enough already. You're making me queasy.
Humans assumed the Tunguska blast of 1908 was caused by a meteorite. But now we know its true cause. The fiery crash of a Blisk warship!
Yeah, well, don't you worry your virtual little head, Pox. This time they're going down for good.
A bold statement. Many Furons fell thanks to the Blisk. And there's another problem. Since the war, the Furon defense budget has been downsized. I fear that most of our current weapons will be ineffective against the Blisk.
Okay, well, at least we know what we're up against. What do you want me to do?
I'll contact you with new orders as soon as I have some idea what's going on. Until then, just don't do anything rash.
Rash, me? Nah, I got a cream for that. Cleared it right up.
If only our mothership was still intact. Its archived data on the Blisk might have helped me develop weapons upgrades capable of cracking those shells. But that data is irretrievable now. Oh, the fear of it!
Don't be shy.
じゃあまあ今日はこの辺にしとこうかな。じゃあバイバイ。